Good evening, everyone. Today we'll be talking about the topic the power of gratitude. Gratitude means self satisfaction. To begin with, I believe that all the audiences aren't just about their feelings. When they meet with people with billions and millions of money owned, when they meet people with CEO from different companies, when they meet people who are professors, when they meet people who have aesthetic backgrounds. Even it happened to myself. Frankly speaking, it happens to myself. When I watch football match, I wish to be like a footballer. When I watch a movie on medical, I want to be a student of NIT. When I dreams about the performance of engineers, I wanted to be like engineering. So these were dreams, and these were just characters that attracts us based on our perception. Today, as our topic has said, what is the power of gratitude? How gratitude can change someone's life. When we see the society and our world, it is full of injustice, depression, and pulling down to one another. You call a 3 years old boy. This is a practical experience. Cold beside you, and try pleasing him. He'll do better than you expected. On the other hand, you call the other guy and tell him to do what you wanted. Command him to do something. He will not perform the work as far as your expectation. They acquire the same task, but it all depends on your responsibility when it comes to amount of productiveness. Today we condemn our leaders, we criticize our leaders, we condemn the administrations, we are enraged with the system of government. This will not end unless we take the responsibility to appreciate, to gratitude people who are holding a prominent post, And we, at the same time, we should also satisfy ourselves. What happens to the beggars right now? You assume yourself in a position of people sitting beside the railway, begging. What would their life like? Do they have any hope in the future? Not at all. Sitting beside the railway and thinking that he'll become an IAS officer. It is absurd, right? An English proverb says, when hope is lost, everything is lost. Today we lost money, we lost clothes, we don't have clothes, like friends. We don't have phones like friends. We don't have electronic gadgets like friends. But we should not bother about all these materialistic things that affects our self-esteem. This declines the power of gratitude, because once you appreciate yourself, once you're proud of what you have done, become more productive. That's right. I think you also have a lot of experience about your production. Depending on your mood, you become more productive. Even when I sit on my study table, I often watch movies sometimes during dinner. When I study, I could study effectively only when I satisfy myself. Without that, I'm less productive. Though I try to pay full attention to the books, it does not enter. That's the consequences of declining the power of gratitude. As I mentioned earlier, when we understand how to honor our self-esteem, we learned the power of gratitude. We learned how to appreciate ourselves. Then that, we have the opportunity to acquire whatever we wanted in life. Because people condemn themselves when they fear of exploring new things. That limits their talents, skills. So what do you expect from yourself? Maybe sometimes we make mistakes. Everyone make mistake. But let us not quit. Although we make mistakes, we must understand that we can go beyond these mistakes. And it is true that we can able to achieve what we wanted in our life. Self-satisfaction is the key to unlocking various potentials that are existing in the future. So friends, today, not only yourself, think about the society. If you want society to grow as you expected, you must first appreciate the leaders. You must first appreciate the executives. Number 2, always appreciate friends. Eventually, you must give yourself time. A lot of people give to the 23rd hours for education, but they don't give themselves time to improve their brains, to analyze their life. That should not be done. My suggestion, give yourself time to appreciate yourself. That will make you a better person, because before knowing the actual problems of the vehicle, it will not speed up. You can solve the problems and the vehicles can regain its original speed only when you investigate its damage. So friends, today let us understand what prohibits us from attaining what we wanted. Moreover, when we gratitude ourselves, we will become more and more reliable on our decisions. When we appreciate the leaders, they will become more effective in performing their tasks. Thank you.